Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Meek Mills was pulled over and detained in New York. He tried to go in a club, bouncer felt the jammy, wound up tipping off the police. Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're gonna break this down. He had an entourage with him. He the only one that was detained. We're gonna find out what happened. Gunshots. All right. All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca audio, man. Meek Mills was pulled over. I got all kinds of scenes set up for you, right? Meek Mills was pulled over in New York, right? Said rapper Meek Mills was slapped in handcuffs by NYPD early Saturday mornings as cops searched his car for a gun after he left the Manhattan nightclub, police source said. Now listen to this. He leaves the club and they search him. Was he leaving and the party was over and they searched him? We gonna find out. Put in the comments. You think that he was just leaving and they searched him, or you think that he was set up? Somebody put it in the comments. Let me know. So now the Philly rapper was at the Harbor NYC on West 46th Street in Hell's Kitchen around 4:15 a.m. when a bouncer felt what he believed was a gun on him and told him to get rid of it. Police sources told the Post. So now the bouncer felt something that he felt was a gun. So what the bouncer did was the bouncer went ahead and tipped off the police, said, yo, dude tried to come in here, he had a gun, that's Meek Mills, we could get on national TV, that's what it is. So now the police pulls him over. Now, they try to write this all up crazy. They said the growing bad rapper, right? Hold up. They said the growing bad rapper, I ain't gonna say that. The rapper out of Philly walked away and threw something in his car and went back into the club, the sources said. Then after the club, all of a sudden they pulled him over. The cops were tipped off and that pulled him over when he left the club before searching the car, the sources said. But even after all that, he was only slapped in cuffs temporarily and then he was released. All right, now let's see some footage of last night, see what's going on. All right, this is Meek Mill's last night.
Boy, Meek. That's fucking crazy, dog. Nah, free my boy Meek, bro. What the fuck, gang? Nah, what are you doing? We got the chasers out here, bro. Free my boy Meek. Uh-oh.
So why y'all arresting me? Y'all know why? You're here to assist.
Lawyer here. I got the lawyer here.
Y'all don't know.
Yo, Meek's lawyer came out at 4:15 in the morning. Big Meek Mills, man. Big Meek Mill's lawyer came out 4:15 in the morning. They say, man, the lawyer here. That's when you know you got that bag and you got the lawyer on speed dial. So you just tell the lawyer, cause we riding. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to New York this weekend. I might cause some mayhem, so just be on standby. I don't want none of your sisters. You be on standby. And then Meek Mills go in the club. As he go in the club, bouncer pats him down, felt something bulging, thought it was a gun, let him go in the club, then called NYPD and said, yo, we got an old rapper in here with a gun. He just put it outside. I seen him go to the black and blah, blah, blah car, and now the police go over to the car, you know? Jump out, they search the car, looking for gunshots. Now, they don't find no weapon, no nothing, but they detain him, they got him in handcuffs, and he got his lawyer popping right out. Let's see where we at.
Let's hear for backup. He's not even doing anything.
That's Meek Mill. Why you arresting Meek Mill,
He's not doing anything.
Free Meek.
Free
Meek
Mills.
Mills.
No reason. Put his badge on there.
Bro, he wrote a criminal reform.
Morani?
He wrote a reform in New York.
Free Meek Mills.
Meek running reform. Meek running reform in New York. He running criminal reform.
Why we arresting Meek Mill?
He the ambassador.
They did all that and didn't find no guns, so they had to let him go, but they was out there supporting him. Round of applause to all the people that were supporting the brother in distress at 4:15 in the morning. All right? Round of applause. All right, relax, man. Relax so we can finish the rest of this. All right?
young and black. We just walked
Or, bro, I ain't never seen nobody so underpaid like the police.
We're trying to see what's going on now.
This the level, man. Why the camera rolling? This the level that you go through when you're young and black. We just walked
All right. Hey, yo, check it out, right? What's crazy is, right? Because we're going to ride. Meek Mill go to New York with a whole bunch of his friends, what they call in social media world his entourage. They out there, they partying, they doing their thing. Now, Bouncer felt something, thought it was a jammy, called the police because he thought he saw him put something in the car. Do you believe somebody went and moved it out the car? Irrelevant. The point that I'm making is, bottom line, you are a breadwinner like Meek Mills. He's not supposed to be in handcuffs. Someone else was supposed to be carrying the joint in for him. I don't know where they do this at. You carry it in yourself. You know, when you go past the checkpoint, you the man, somebody carried in. 9 times out of 10 back in the days, you already know it was a squally. But nowadays, you get one of your homies because, you know, the squallies, you know, you tell them that they just your family, they tell you whatever, and there's nothing there, and before you know it, they fall in love and they cause all kinds of havoc so you don't go through it. But now, if you get arrested and you with your homies and you the breadwinner like Meek Mills or just the breadwinner of the crew, there's no reason for you to go down, because if you go down, that's equivalent to taking the head off. You take the head off and the body will crumble. So that's why they don't understand. And look at what happened with Honeycomb Brazy. If anybody got contact with Honeycomb Brazy, tell them to reach out to me, man. Let me put my number up there. You know what I mean? Hit the like button for sure. And that's my number. I definitely would like to interview Honeycomb Brazy because he went in as a wild youngin', and he obviously got his head together because he didn't let Finesse 2 times push him over the edge. But all this going on with these rappers out here, I don't understand why they don't reach out to old timers to try and get the jewels if that's happening, instead of going by, you know, the mantra that they're their own OGs. How you your own OG and you haven't experienced nothing yet? So how do you prevent yourself from getting into something if you haven't experienced it and now you're getting into it? Somebody put that in the comments and let me know. But like I said, if you're the breadwinner, there's no reason for you to get picked up. There's no reason for nothing. You're supposed to be the one that's sitting back paying the money for the lawyers and everything else and making sure they family members is all right. Do y'all agree with that or not? Put it in the comments. And if anybody has that Sora app and have the invitation code, please send it to me at this number. But yes, Meek Mills was detained last night. They tried to run with it. They was arrested. We don't know if he was arrested yet. They said they didn't even find the jammy, but the bouncer obviously ran and told them something, so that's what happened with that. I didn't even know Meek Mills was there. I kind of just chilled out last night because Halloween is not a good night to be out there because the goblins. I went out, saw my man dude for a little bit, and he had on the Purge mask, the joint that light up, and when you talk into it, it changes your voice and all that. I couldn't believe how fly it was. But we driving around behind the tinted windows, and he got this mask on sitting in the front seat. And I'm like, dog, is Jet Black in here and they can see this glow-in-the-dark mask? You don't think that the police gonna pull us over or somebody's gonna think we up to something that might just start busting at us? I mean, somebody tell me. I'm gonna do something about Diddy, what's going on with him in Fort Dix. I made a couple of phone calls to find out what's going on. Found out it is what it is. What do you think? Diddy gonna come home and mess with Meek? Or you think Diddy gonna come home not mess with Meek? Do you think Diddy is happy that Meek got pulled over and got these issues going on in New York, being that he felt Meek wasn't there for him when he started his, you know, fiasco of the roller coaster ride dealing with the Department of Justice? But that's what it is. Y'all put in the comments, y'all let me know. Like I said, Meek Mills was arrested, but not arrested. He was detained and put in handcuffs because a bouncer went and ratted him out and told the police he felt the budge on him, so they let him party. And then when he was leaving, the bouncer said, yo, that's the car he went to, and I told him to get rid of it. Ain't that some grimy stuff? If you think that's grimy, right? If you think that's grimy, put it in the comments. If you think that's grimy, for the bouncer to tell you, yo, go get rid of that, like he on your side. and then he called the police and tell the police to come grab you up the street. Somebody put it in the comments and let me know, man. Been on here long enough. Just wanted to tap in and report that news to you. And happy Halloween to everybody weekend. All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, yeah. Heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. Yeah. What he mentions a gift. Right. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Yeah. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Real. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squealing to the cops, make an audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her